What's going on, everybody? Jeff Holiday here, and we're back playing some All the Mods 9. I am going to start work on the new base. So I did, like from previous episode, I was thinking about making it over in this big volcano area. I am not going to do that. Instead, what I'm going to do is we're going to build here in this cavern up on top of a mountain. But part of the base will stretch over, so it maybe even like the main entrance, quote unquote, will be over here. So we can peek over and have still our volcano base, but we also get the benefits of being in a very normal plains biome for the sake of bees and plants and that sort of thing. I've been doing some cleanup in here, and this cavern is pretty interesting. But it's right over here that we're going to enclose this whole thing kind of like a dome. And we're going to do it using Ender.io clear glass. Now, I'm not sure what color I'm going to do yet. I think I need to get started on some dye seeds for Mystic Agriculture, because that will allow me to make a bunch of dye, and that way I can dye the glass. So here, let me show you. This is the clear glass, and you can color it, all sorts of different stuff. Pretty easy to do, not a big issue. There is also dark clear glass. There's all sorts of different stuff that you can do that's pretty interesting. Enlightened makes it so you can pass through. I think you have to use like a monster token. Is that what it is? Oh, no, that's not solid to monsters. What's the other one? Not solid to animals, which is pretty handy. Not solid to player. Fused. Yeah, fused. Where's the fused quartz glass? Fused quartz. How? Oh, I see. A player token. That's going to have to do with like soul binding and stuff like that. So we can't deal with that just yet. But this clear glass is pretty easy. It's just running glass inside of alloy, the alloy smelter, which we have, so that's fine. But the main purpose for doing this is making ourselves an area where we can build whatever we want. And I've even got a spot marked up there on top where we're going to begin our power system. And the first power system we're going to make is going to be utilizing Mystic Agriculture, and in a very, very specific way. And I think it'll work fine for now for most of our purposes, and it should be expandable. But first, I'm going to build this thing into a big, big dome, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of work. And I also will be making, let me show you. I'm going to be making mega torches. Probably a few of them. I don't have a whole lot of diamonds, but I did get my diamond seeds, so I am making diamonds. I don't have a lot of gold, but I did loot a bunch from random dungeons, so I should have enough to make 2 or 3. This basically makes it so monsters can't spawn within 64 blocks of that torch, and that 64 blocks to each of the 4 cardinal directions, and up and down. So that will also prevent us from getting interrupted while we're trying to build. So I'm going to get started on that, and then I'll show you what I made. All right, so here we are. We are on top of this mountain, yeah? And I'm going to show you what I've done so far. Over here, you can see I've got a little space marked out up here at the top. That'll be very important here shortly. So if we go over here, so way up in the clouds. Yep, here we go. Dum, 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 dum. Got to get under the cloud layer, and this is what I have done. Boom, 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 boom. Little path carving down the mountain. That's cloud. That's not a hole. And we keep going down. Over here, we've got, and I ended up using connected glass instead of the Ender.io clear glass, because it kind of like, it makes like a connecting texture, which I think looks a lot better. So got that. Down here, I emptied this all out, And I made this out of diorite that was modified using the chipped mod. So we got all of this encased in glass. Pretty cool. And then, if we go up here, I made a utility floor. So it's 3 blocks high. That way I can put things along the ceiling here and still move around to adjust stuff. I learned that the hard way. And then up here we have another story. Another floor. So pretty cool. And where is it? Is it here? That's the that's the hole. All right. So this is going to be the basis for our big cavern volcano layer factory. And this is where we're going to end up doing a lot of stuff. There's still a lot of work to be done on it, but it's at a point now where I can start moving some stuff. But first things first, we're going to need a power system. And I've got an idea of how exactly I want to do that. Now, in order to do this, I am going to have to start using a new mod, a couple of new mods actually. But what we're going to end up doing is using a combination. There, it's more of these plants over here. My dye and my diamonds is over here. We're going to use a combination of Powah for our power generation. It's the Powah mod, and the integrated dynamics. And integrated dynamics really comes down to using this this stuff called Menril. And let's see, where is my axe? There we go. Boom, 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 boom. All right. I would like to get a sapling, please. Is that possible? What's going on with this? Oh, I see. Okay. Hang on, let me see if I can do it like, boom, boom, and we need our axe again, and it's still not close enough. No? Really? Man. Okay, maybe here. No, I'm still not. Ugh. Okay, do I have anything else I could stack up? Yeah, I'll use the blackstone. I'm being thwarted by being too short. There we go. Perfect. Brilliant. Yep. Because we're going to need a lot more of these trees for using integrated dynamics. I don't use this mod very often, but for very, very specific things, it's actually very powerful and very, very useful. Okay, get rid of that, and get rid of that. Now, in order to get enough of this Menril stuff that I'm going to need, you know what? I need to be smart about this and just go ahead and plant some more. I'll plant one here. I'll plant one here. And they're really pretty, you know, little pretty blue trees. I think it's pretty cool. All right. So, in order to get this, we need to be able to get a bunch of the crystallized mineral chunks. Because what we need is, where is it? A mechanical squeezer. We need to be able to make 2 mechanical squeezers. And for that, we need, it's a block of crystallized mineral? Right. Yes, perfect. Okay. So, we need to be able to make a mechanical squeezer. We cannot make a mechanical squeezer unless we have a ton of this crystallized mineral, but we don't currently. So what we have to do is make a basic squeezer. So, and I'll show you, this is, it's pretty tedious. We're going to have 1 block of iron, so that's pretty good. We need just some planks, that's not bad. 4 sticks. How many iron? 1 iron. Yeah, that's nothing. All right. some wood. Yeah, that'll work. Sure. And I'm going to see if I can drop off some of this random stuff that I don't need. Do I have any place for this stuff? I don't think so. At least I can get rid of that stuff. It's something. Peach. Interesting. Peach. I could make a peach tree. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I'll have to do that here in a little bit. Anyway. Not what we're here for right now. What we need to do is this. Okay. So we'll just go ahead and throw it here, right? Right now, doesn't do anything. But if I throw a log in there, and then I jump on it, oh yeah. And now I have to, I guess I have to use a bucket to get all of this stuff out. Whoops. Let's see. What does a drying basin do? I'm not really sure what the... Oh, hey. Well, that's interesting. The drying basin can be used with this mineral glass. I mean, that's handy. Crystallized mineral? I wonder if I could throw one of these underneath it. Do I have... I can make some black dye. Okay. I'm going to have to get this figured out because this is not working the way I wanted it to. Hang on. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got it figured out. Now, it took a little bit of doing. I actually had to look it up because I was like, why isn't this thing resetting? You need to use a lever. I'm using a fluid conduit from Ender.io. I'll show you that in a second. But you have to use also a drying basin. But this will absolutely work. Fluid conduits, just so we touch base on it. These are the conduits from Ender.io that I love, and I'm going to show you some more of it here in a bit. But it's just glass and this conduit binder. Conduit binder is just a cooked composite, which is sand, gravel, and clay. Nothing that complex. Very, very simple. And the interface for how these work are pretty amazing. But I'm going to show you that here in a little while. So let's do this. I'm going to show you. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Putting our mineral log in here. And squeeze. Fills up with this. We're going to reset this. Cool. And then it's going to dry. And there we go. Not bad. All right. So, I don't remember how much we're going to need. We need to make the mechanical squeezer. So, we need 2 of these. We already have the regular squeezer. We need 2 of these. We need 4 blocks of crystallized mineral, which they also can provide this. So, we need 4 of these. And trying to do my math here. 12 shards or chunks. Yeah. So if we get 6 blocks, then we can do this. This will be pretty simple. All right. Well, I'm going to sit here and do some jumping and waiting. And yeah, I'll be right back. All right. Now, the next thing that we're going to have to do, before I even make that squeezer, because I have to set something to cook in just a minute. And we're going to let it cook while we do this stuff. We need some orange dye. Orange dye. Cool. So if we come up here, we need... yeah, I think just one combination of this will be fine. 1, 2, 3. I can't even begin to tell you how useful it is having those dye seeds. They are wildly, wildly useful. Okie dokie, so we need some... Oh yeah, I didn't realize that I need... it only does it in stacks like that. So I actually need to cook up 4 more terracotta. Is always something, you know? We're gonna throw that in there. My inventory is an absolute mess right now. It's ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Okay. So what we're doing is we're making fancy terracotta. Fancy terracotta. And that's going to be for our botany pots with hoppers. I just want them to look, pretty. That's that's entirely it. Nothing more complicated than that. Okay. So we need to make 2 mechanical squeezers. Now for that, we're going to need a bunch of iron. You know what? I need to get rid of some more stuff that's in here. Like, I don't need my bone meal right now. I definitely don't need my bucket. This villager hat that I found, pretty useful. Decrease the trading price of villagers, if I do any villager trading, which is probably not really a thing that I'm going to do. I still have never learned how to use bundles. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm going to do with those. Some random lanterns, random waystones that I have. Let's see. Oh, Scarf of Invisibility. So I found this in a chest, and I forgot all about it. I think... Okay, so I have to take off that. And it's supposed to turn me invisible? I don't feel invisible. Maybe it's just so, monsters won't attack me now? Are there monsters outside? We could probably go find some. Let's go see if they even see me. Hello? Hello, come in. I am looking for monsters. Nope, they still see me. Oh well. I thought it was supposed to turn me invisible. False advertising. Not cool. Not cool. So anyway, moving on. Let's do this. Yeah. We will finish our combination here. Get these, and we're going to cook up all this terracotta. Do you have enough? We might need... Do you have any coal? I don't even know if I have any coal, to be honest with you. I have not been saving my coal. We'll see if I run out of power before I can even get this accomplished. Yeah. Anyway, so we need to make 2 of the regular squeezers. And I think we're going to need some extra planks. That's okay. It's not a big deal. We need 2 blocks of iron to get this done. Boom. Done. Cool. Loving it. Loving it. Oh, we need some more sticks. That's what we need. Cool. Next up, we're going to need 2 obsidian and 2 diamond. My obsidian. I have obsidian somewhere. Oh, man. Really? Really? Oh. Cool. This is my backpack. Crisis averted. Alright. And we need 4 of these batteries. So for that, we're going to need a bunch of redstone. 9 times 4, 18, 36. Got it. We can do it. Boom. Alright. I mean, we're growing redstone outside, so it's not like it's, if we don't have it, we can't just make it. But, yeah. There's one. Oh, yeah. That's why I need to make some more of the little chunks. Cool. Boom. Cool. Wait, why did I make 2 squeezers? Oh, yeah, I am actually going to need to make 2 of these eventually, but I'm going to have to squeeze out some more of the mineral stuff to make the second one. That's okay. That's totally fine. As long as, I'm showing you guys how I'm doing it, I think it's fine. I'm not going to get too wrapped up in it. All right, mechanical squeezers. Sweet. And now we've got our terracotta. Also sweet. We need 5 times 4, 20. We need 20 iron ingots. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need some hoppers. Boom. Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom, boom. All right. 4 glazed hopper botany pots. Now, what in the world am I doing with this? I've got mechanical squeezer. I've got hopper botany pots, which we've used before in the past. We are going to be doing something very specific. You see, there's another crop that I recently... Hang on, I got to deal with this creeper. Did it do it? I don't know if that even hit. Hadouken! All right, anyway. There's this other plant that it took a while, but it wasn't too bad because I did find a spawner at in the nether. I have blaze seeds. I have been growing blaze essence, which is awesome. I haven't even used any of it yet. I just set it overnight, and it gave me the seeds. 4 blaze seeds. So what I need to do is I'm going to go, and I've got a bunch of this stuff that I have to convert. I'm not going to do it on camera because, you know, it's dull. But we're going to take a look at the blaze seeds. Now, you can use Imperium and Supremium all the way up to Insanium. But the thing is, it's 2 minutes and 13 seconds with Insanium. And then it's only an extra 5 seconds for Supremium. And then it's only an extra 6 seconds from that for Imperium. It really doesn't make any sense to bust your butt to try and get up to these like super, super high level ones just for the farmland. It doesn't make any sense. So I need to get up 4 of this stuff. And I also need to make some item conduit. And then I'm going to show you exactly what we're doing. And it's going to be great. It's going to be pretty cool. Isn't it going to be pretty cool, B? Do you think so? I think so. All right. All right, so we're prepping right now a bunch of stuff. I just made a bunch of conduit binder. And what we need is item conduit from Ender.io. And this conduit binder and pulsating alloy ingot, which you get from these things, which are pulsating alloy ingots, which you get from alloy smelting, ender pearls, and iron ingots. So, what we got to do, we're going to come on over here, and we're going to make a bunch of ender pearls. So, I don't remember, is it just 8 of them? Yeah. Okay, cool. Boom, boom. We'll just throw all of these in here. Balance the grid. And that's a lot. That's a whole lot. I think what we're going to end up doing... We're going to need a bunch of these after a while, but for now... Yeah, let's just do this. I think we made way more ender pearls than we needed. Yeah, probably. And they don't stack right. So it's this whole thing, you know? But you know what? You can never really have too many ender pearls. If anybody tells you you can, they're wrong. We'll make a storage system here pretty soon, too. The one thing that I am having a lot of trouble with, though, slime balls. I have yet to find any biome so far in all my explorations that... What's going on with this? Why don't I have any... Why don't I have a map anymore? That's weird. Oh. I've yet to find any biomes where they will spawn. And I've run into this problem before. Like I've found 0 swamp biomes. I have found 0 desert biomes. I found only 1 snowy biome, and it was like floating in the sky. You know? So it's kind of frustrating. But, you know, it is what it is. And so what we do with these, I'll show you. Boom. And boom. We got a stack of 64 item conduits. Now, we're going to use them. We are definitely going to use them. We still only have 2 of those, and that's because I never got around to actually making more. Oh yeah, real quick, before we get distracted again, I had to battle some mobs out there when I was trying to get some sand, and I got this. What is this? What is this gonna give me? What did it give me? Did it give me anything? Oh, it gave me a book. Curse of Bones. Chance to apply Bone Shield when hit. Interesting. There's no room in here. I'll take the glass bottles out or stick them somewhere else. I don't know. Somewhere. Yeah, I really need an inventory system. This is just getting a little ridiculous. I can throw that in there. I also looted a Tarnished Crown. It's got a lot of max mana, but lowers your attack damage, and the durability is kind of junk. So, not feeling that so much. Nah. I think we have enough of these to get started. I think so. I just made so many. I made so many. Ridiculous. Let's get our Master Crystal out. Come out here and we'll grab as many of these as we can. Hopefully we'll get enough for our farmland. We'll see. Oop. And there we go. There's 1 stack. Another stack. Yep. Boom, ba-boom, ba-boom, boom, ba-boom. Yep. And there. Boom. Cool. Oh, yeah. We'll have enough to make our farmland. This is easy. Yeah. Super easy. Cool. No problem. All right. I'll stick that back up here. And we only need 4. I have a hoe in my inventory, but I need 4 pieces of doit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Good. Also, I'm going to upgrade this backpack here pretty soon because it's ridiculous. And you know, the thing is, when I upgrade this backpack, obviously, just having more inventory does not mean that I'm just going to fill it up with a bunch of junk. Nope. Only what I need. That's right. Anyway, do we have our blade seeds? We do. Cool. The last thing that we're going to need is a crafter. And these are amazing. Let's see. The crafter from RF Tools. There are 3 tiers of them. It's very, very simple to make. It is some redstone torches. Machine frame is just some blue dye, or I think you can get that from lapis. Gold nuggets, that's it. To make the higher tiers, you just add more crafting and more redstone, like for each one. We're only going to need the first level for what we're doing. Later on, we will make a tier 3 to automate our Mystic Agriculture essences, and I'll show you how that works too. But I won't build the other one with you guys because it's why. Rather than make some dye, I'm gonna see. Can you still get the dye from this? Nope. Okay. Guess we're making dye. I guess so. Nope. Yep. 1, 2, 3. It's always 3 for these recipes, it seems. All right. Boom. Blue dye. Done. Cool. We need gold. We need some redstone too. We're running out of redstone. Not really. Not really. We need 4 of those and some nuggets. Boom. Cool. We're gonna need wood. Think about that much is probably gonna be fine. It's really not a complicated recipe. Boom. Boom. How many was it? 2? 2, yeah. Boom. Oh, yeah. Might help. Maybe. Do I not have enough? Ugh. Kidding me? Why? Why? Oh, yeah, I can just throw this sand in here. I don't need to carry sand around right now. That's fine. I'm being ridiculous. Here we go. Here we go. There's always something. There's always something. Boom. And we got a crafter. So, from here, the last thing that we're going to need is we're going to have to get into a mod called Powah. And with that, we're going to make a magmator. There we go. We could do starter. I think we're going to try and do basic. We'll have to have the starter to begin with, and that's just kind of the basic stuff. For this stuff, we need to make dielectric paste. It's base capacitors, dielectric paste. Casing, dielectric rod is just the paste. So basically, we need a bajillion of this stuff right here. We can use coal, clay, and blaze powder. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Yeah. This is totally fine. This is going to work out just fine. We are, however, going to need a lot more space. So we'll throw some more of these like building materials in here. That's fine. I really don't need this nature's compass right now at all. Do we use any redstone in this? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. No. Yeah, we're good. We're fine. We're going to need to pull out some of this to make some blaze stuff. And let's see. To make the dielectric paste, blaze powder. From that, can we make... Do we have anything? A mechanical squeezer will get us a bunch of this, but I'm not really that concerned about it because we have so many. You know what I mean? So, let's do that. I think we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Cool. And then we need clay and coal. Well, we'll grab some more of this coal out that we were using. We'll grab... We have clay. Cool. All right. This is fine. This is good. And we'll just pull out a stack. That'll be fine for now. Okay. So we're going to need 2 of these dielectric casings, which is... I think that'll be enough if we just do one combination of that. I think so. Let's see. I have iron bars somewhere. Somewhere? Maybe? I thought I did. Do I have to make more? I guess I gotta make more. That's fine. Whatever. It's fine. It's totally fine. I'm not exasperated. You're exasperated. Boom. Cool. All right. So we need to make one combo of that. I'm going to take half of them and pull out that. Then we're going to go like so. All right, we got our 2. Then we need a bucket. Just one. We need basic capacitors. How many are we going to need? There's 2 there. And then 2 large ones. And so just one combination should be enough. But you know what? We don't have enough redstone. Of course we don't have enough redstone. Of course. That would be ridiculous. Let's see. Boom. Yeah, so 8 will give us that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do 2 combos for a nice big stack of redstone. semi-stack. You know what I mean? Boom. All right, so I think we need 2 of these just to be safe. And we're going to make these. Okay, got 8 of those. We need 1 combo of this. And let's see. All right, cool. We got our starter. And now we need more. More iron. Good. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Sweet. Now, the next layers, you have to start getting into stuff like energized steel, which means you have to get into this thing, energizing orb. This thing's pretty complicated, and we need a pretty decent power system to even do that. What's cool about this whole situation and what I'm building is it... Oh, I just had an update on my computer. That's interesting. Is that it is upgradable, wildly upgradable. And so long as it can keep up with stuff, it should be fine for a starting power system. One last thing that we're going to have to do, and it is frustrating, is we do need some energy in order to start powering this. So I'm going to have to take this. Oh, and I'm also realizing we might need... Let's see. I think I want to use Ender IO capacitors because these are upgradable too. I don't know if I can make these yet. Copper alloy or energetic. Let's see. Double layer capacitors are energetic. That's easy. Let's see. Copper alloy. How do you make this? Copper and silicon. And that's from Certus quartz dust? I haven't even found any Certus quartz yet. Where in the world? Is that like a new... That's a Greg Tech thing. Or we can use energetic alloy, which is just simply gold, glowstone, redstone. That's what we'll do. Okay. So I'm going to have to go harvest. Look, I was about ready. I was almost ready. But I'm going to go and harvest some glowstone from the nether, and I'm going to make one of these capacitors. The advanced one, because, you know, why go big or go home, you know what I'm saying? All right, so I will be back when I have that done. Okie dokie. So I've got one last thing that I have to do. I did end up having to make a couple of other things. I had to make some drawers and a configuration tool from functional storage. These are really basic stuff, but I'll show you why in just a little bit. We should have everything we need now for an advanced capacitor bank. Now, we got to pull this thing. Boink. Thank you very much. Oh, wait. We might also need some power cables. Let's make sure we have everything we need. Maybe you should have done that before starting to record, buddy. Copper alloy ingot. What is that? It's copper and silicon. I have like 2 silicon. Oh boy. All right, hang on. I got to do this real quick. All right, so I'm trying to think of how because I do want to make this look really fancy at some point. So maybe I'll just like suspend the pots above like a block of something. Do I have a block of something? Do I not? I don't. Interesting. Okay, great. Great. Loving that for me. Okay. Also, as you can see, I did upgrade the backpack. I could have made it even bigger, but I just, this will be fine for now. It's okay. Give me a piece of dirt. Thank you. All right. So, we need to set down our pots. And we're just going to suspend them in the air for now. Okay, good. Don't tell me. Did it fall all the way down there? Okay, well, let's do it like this then. Boom. Okay, got it. Nailed it. Awesome. Cool. We're going to throw in some farmland and some blaze seeds. Cool. Farmland, blaze seeds. And farmland, blaze seeds. Cool. Now, so to configure all of this properly is going to be a little bit of a chore, but it's not impossible to do. Nothing's impossible to do. Everything is possible if you put your mind to it. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to have all of these come down one block before they combine together. And it's going to be a whole thing of running this all the way down to the ground. So to configure this stuff, you have to have an empty hand. Click on it. So right now we're set on extract. That's exactly what we want. You can have it go insert, extract, etc., etc. And we're going to set this to always active. So we got to do it for all 4 of them. And unfortunately, though, there is not currently any item filters for Ender.io. That's a part of the mod that has not yet been finished. And that is kind of a bummer. But that's okay. Let's see. How in the world am I going to end up doing this? There's a couple of different ways I can do it, I suppose. Because I need to get way, way, way down there before I even start attempting to do what I'm going to do. So I think I'm going to have to go from underneath. So we'll spruce this up and make it look really nice here in a little while. But for now, what we need to do is we got to get down there. I think we're going to need a lot more dirt to do this.
Grass block.
Ah! What? I don't know what just happened. Grass block. Yes. Indeed. I didn't realize that there is a thing when you hit the number 5 that it just will tell you what a thing is. Okay, cool. Great. I don't need those. Go away. All right. Whee! Really glad I have the bunny slippers. I've ever since I started playing with that mod in it, it's just so useful. It's wonderful. I really, really like it. So, since there's no item filter, we have to get a little creative. There are other ways of moving and manipulating stuff like that. However, I really like Ender.io, so that's what I want to use. Over there yet? No. Nope, not quite. Cool. Getting there. All right. This is gonna be a bit. It's gonna be a bit. It's gonna be a thing that has to happen. Why is this glowing? I didn't even realize I had an enchanted shovel. I am probably using the wrong shovel then, because usually I save the enchanted ones for disenchanting. Although I don't even know which mod has disenchanting at this point. So, yeah. I don't know. That's going to be a thing we're going to have to figure out. 1, 2, 3. Down, down, down. 1, 2, 3. It's so dark in here. I don't even know if this is going to show up very well in the video. Like, just me talking to myself alone in the dark. No big deal. Yeah. So what I want to do now is we're going to clear out some space because we need to be able to move and manipulate some things. And I want to effectively have a spot for these specific drops that we're going to have to deal with. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 of these. Boink, boink. Okay. And we're going to throw them like that. I'm going to bring one of these down. Okay. Now, we got to make sure that these are set up correctly. So we need our dirt. Boom. And as you can see, these are set to extract. Well, before we deal with that, let's go ahead. So what you can end up making with this this system is the blaze seeds will produce blaze essence, fertilized essence, and more seeds. Well, we don't want to clog up our system with this. So what we have to do is we have to put these in like so. And then we take our configuration tool, and you can shift right-click, hide show amounts, hide show item renders, locking. Okay, lock, boom. So now no matter what, that's where that stuff's going to go. Good, cool, excellent, happy for us, good. All right, now we're also going to have to do the same thing for here. Boom. And we can't configure it now because we can't get to it. But we will throw one blaze essence in there, and we're going to lock it. Cool. Awesome. Good. And now, that isn't to say that you can't pull stuff out, because you can. You can totally pull stuff out. However, it is now not going to allow any other types of items into it. So that's insert. I did configure those, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. Hang on. No, I didn't. I don't know why. I am... Oh, I know why. It's because I wanted to set them and lock them before I allow for the insert. Yeah, cool. All right. Now, as you can see, now we have 9 of these. I only put 1 in. That means that system is working. It's generating the blaze essence. See? Just went up again. Cool. So that's working. Great. Now, what we need to do is we need to pull out from here. I really wanted to make this bigger. Let's see. I think what we're going to do... I'm really ruining the aesthetic of my cave here, but that's okay. Then we're going to set down a crafter. Now, this crafter needs power to run, but that's okay. So we're going to double-click to edit a recipe. I'm going to take this. Nope. This. Boom, 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 boom. All right. And it's all items and input slots are consumed. Sure. Results will go to the output buffer. Sure. Perfect. Okay, cool. And we will check on that here in just a minute. So now, in theory, this is going to make us blaze rods. From here, what we have to do is we have to pull these blaze rods out. And we're going to pull them out. Yeah. Let's go extract, always active. And they're going to go into a squeezer. So this is going to be insert. So the rods will go in here. They get squeezed. And they will turn into a bunch of blaze powder. And then the blaze powder is going to get pulled. Always active. Into here. And this squeezer, insert, we'll turn it into lava, liquid hot magma. And for that, wait, what? Oh, did I not make it? Ender fluid, yeah. Pressurized fluid conduit, fused quartz. I thought I had the fused quartz on me. I do! Okay, cool. Cool. I don't have a crafting table here. No, I forgot one thing. Of course I did. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? That's just awesome. Grumble, 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 boing, 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 boing. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, up here. Boom. Okay, got it. Doom, da-doom, da-doom, dum, dum. Done. Yep. So you can't use regular fluid conduit with lava because it won't work. It'll burn it up. You can use pressurized. I just figured I have all the stuff for it. We're just going to go ahead and make some ender fluid conduit. It means it's automatic, basically. It's really not important to do it that way. It really is not. But whatever. Now, this... no. Thank you. This one we are not going to attach because we don't need to pour lava into that. This we are going to extract always. And we're going to put it into here. And from there, the magmator will make power. But from there, we need to put the power into something. And that power is going to go into a advanced capacitor bank. So this is where I can show you one of the coolest things about Ender IO. So this is going to extract. Yep. Extract. Always active. Insert. And that's just going to go straight into it. Although, wait, you know what? We can set it to insert and extract because that will also push the power back into it if need be. Wait, no, that one's never going to need more power. No. That's never going to need any more power. That's the thing that makes it power. Anyway, but we can do this. Boom. You see that? Isn't that crazy? It's wild how this works. You can put all of this stuff into the same area, and you can switch over. Like, that's me messing with the fluid. This is me messing with the power. I'm going to input. Let me go over here to this next one. Insert. Wait, why did I put power into that? Doesn't need any power. Yeah. Yeah, we only want to draw power from this thing. Actually, you know what? In that case... nah, it's fine. I'm not going to really worry about it. Okay, anyway. Insert. And this one, it just doesn't even need to be connected. And then the crafter is also going to need power. Great. Cool. And we still haven't set this to insert yet. Because I want to just put... I want to put a little bit of power into the system first, just to make sure that we're working good. Did I not grab any coal? I don't think I did. I am a genius. But you know what? There's coal all over the place. Like, a bunch of it. Boom. Kind of ruins the walls. I'll have to cook up a bunch of stone and fix all that stuff later. But, yeah, you know, that's fine. So, I'm going to throw this in here. Is it just not gonna... What? Oh. Full? Yes. And... Interesting. Push. Cool. Is that working now? Is anything getting any power? That one's getting power. It's really weird how... This one's getting power? But this one isn't? Why? Do they all just have to fill up, I guess? That's really weird. I don't really understand what's going on with this. Very weird. I mean... And I think it's really just that this is so slow, too. This really doesn't make a whole lot of power. It's only 16 FE a tick, We could speed it up if we go get ourselves a bucket of magma. There's a lot of magma outside. I could do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a bucket of magma. I'll be right back. All right, running all the way back. It's kind of annoying. I should maybe move my waystone into here. I'm not sure. I might do that here in a little bit, just to make it kind of easier. There are, I think there are elevator blocks in this pack. Yeah. There are elevators. So there's like, there's a bunch of different elevators. There's ways in which I can move back and forth, but I'm busy, okay? So let's throw this in here. Hello? Oh, it is working. Okay, cool. Good. All right, cool. This seems to be working well. And so this thing, I guess, stored. It's generating. It's just really slow. Wow, that's really slow. Ugh. Wow. Well, now this one's filling up, and then hopefully the crafter will fill up. And then I can turn this on and proof of concept show you that it will, in fact, work. Hurry up. And so the other thing, too, that's going to be interesting, this is, this really might be way too slow. As long as it can fill up and fill up this capacitor to the point where I can utilize this energy more, or like less than, the energy that I'm producing, then it's going to work out just fine for the stuff that I'm doing. Like this early game stuff, that's really all it's for, is just to make sure I have something dependable, it's renewable, I don't have to worry about it. So we're going to go ahead and say insert, not extract, and moment of truth. Cool. Boom. Making blaze rods. They go into here. Wait. Yes. They go into here. No. Right. This is... Wait. Hang on. Wait a minute. So it's making the blaze. Yeah. Why is it going into there? That's weird. It's not supposed to be going into there. It's supposed to be going into here. This is the squeezer. How in the world is blaze rods getting out into there? How? What? His power's going in. What? I'm so confused. Okay. So, yeah. What in the world? I am so baffled by this whole thing. I don't get it. That must be one of those bugs they were talking about. All right, well, I mean, we can work with this. So what we'll do is instead, we'll set this one to insert, and we'll set this one to extract. And no. Absolutely not. Okay. I guess these are just really buggy. I don't know how in the world these are getting extracted from the crafter into that one. They should be going into this one, right? What is going on? Oh, man. I am really bummed out by this. Okay, let's throw some more in here. So now it's getting squeezed into here. Okay, that's great. That's great. So if we take... Right. Okay, extract, always active, and insert. No, see? Now it's doing it again. What? Ugh. Okay. In order to make lava, you should be able to mechanically squeeze blaze powder. Right. Correct. Right. And then it starts making lava. Right. For some reason, I cannot. Maybe it's a bug with these. I don't know. Maybe you have to pull from the underside. That might be it. That honestly might be it. Sometimes that's just how it works, you know? It's kind of crazy. Boing. So we will try and disconnect that one. And do this as a insert. Yeah, we're going to try this. We're going to figure this out, guys. One way or the other, we're going to figure this out. This is driving me nuts. Okay. Always active. Cool. Yep. Okay, so it's pulling out, and it's putting them in there. Good. Okay. That's what it was. Weird mod interactions that for some reason are just kind of all screwed up. It happens, you know? It's, I don't know, it's weird. So let's configure this. We're going to remove that. Okay. We are going to insert the lava into here. And wait, insert, yeah. Always active. Boom. Sweet. Fantastic. Okay, cool. So, what this should do, what have we learned? Is that now, this thing is already just full of lava. And it's very slow. Very, very slow. But it generates 80 a tick, which is 5 times faster than this iron generator. Now, something that I can do is I can expand upon this by making more of these magmators, or I can make higher tiers of these, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. That way, I can try and consume the lava as quick as I possibly can. Pumps it into here. So the real question is now, is the power it costs to run this, is it more than this will generate? And for the only way we're going to be able to figure that out is entirely by, I mean, basically just waiting and seeing how the whole thing balances itself out. But we can expand on this. And what I'll probably end up doing next is, and in the next episode, is we'll start working into the higher tier of Magmator, which is this stuff. We have to start making energized steel, which is using this energizing orb system, which is a giant pain in the butt. But you can step ladder it up, and it should be pretty decent. See, like the hardened one, 200 FE a tick. Blazing is 800, 2K, 8K, 40K. Like it's wild. It's crazy. That stuff. That's way in the future. You have to have nether stars for that. That's just bananas. That's pretty bananas. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, this has been interesting. I hope you had a good time. I had a pretty good time. I should probably not be walking backwards. I don't know. something. Also, I need to figure out a better way to light this place up because torches are ugly. They're pretty hideous, you know. I am digging my scarecrow armor, though. I think it's adorable. Yeah. But anyway, that's going to be it for me today, guys. Hope you had fun. I had fun. I'll let you know if the power system is actually balanced out well enough in the next one. So, yep. Bye, everybody.